Good evening and welcome to How Does This Item Work? Episode 4. It is not episode 5. I will be updating that after the show. But it is our season finale of How Does This Item Work? I cannot believe it, but it has been a short season. So, coming up on How Does This Item Work? Season 1, Episode 4. Behind the scenes, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit of how I came up with how does this item work and where we get these crazy things to teach you all about. Because I tell you, and I tell you. I don't, I'll just have to tell you. So let's get started, shall we? We will get started in just a minute. Never mind, we're going to get started right now. So, like I say, coming up on How Does This Item Work season finale, is I'm going to teach you guys exactly what I do. And it starts out by me getting up, and then I go into Google Docs, and I'll show you guys that. And then I click on the lovely How Does This Item Work? And this is what you guys see. As you guys see, uh, every time we're broadcasting, how does this item work? You guys see our title. How does this item work? Season 1, Episode 4, Season Finale. But we don't have a long episode today because, well, I'm not teaching you guys anything this week. I'm going to be telling you exactly how we do it. And on your screen there's the title, and we try and fit two things into each. How does this item work? So it's like a 3 to 4 slide. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. About a 5-minute slideshow. And then I take you on, actually, not even a 5-minute slideshow, but like a 2-minute slideshow. And I teach you all how to do some crazy things. Earlier on this season, I taught you how to set up Facebook. I taught you how to set up a Google email. I taught you how to where you could make video games online and play some really cool games like Monopoly. I taught you how to, um, even though it's been a very short season, I kind of forgot all of them, the other things we taught. But if you missed season 1, episode 2, episode 3, and episode 4, they're all on our YouTube channel at Tim's Weather Center News. And we are working on getting ourselves a new and approved website. I'm super, super excited about our new website. And so let's get started on how does this item work. Season 1, Episode 4. Again, my name is Tim Secor, producer and host of How Does This Item Work. And I encourage you guys to check out Tim's Weather Center News this Sunday because I did a Tim Secor reporting live against, and I'll give you guys a little preview. It's about Power Wheelchair Soccer. They had a 3-day tournament this past week, and I tell you, they all did a tremendous job. But that's not this show. This is How Does This Item Work? Season 1, Episode 4. I can't believe the season's over. But let me bring it back live to me. After me. Now I'm gonna bring you back live to me. To the beautiful Mesa Studio. Voila! Welcome to the Mesa Studio. Now let's talk about how I come up with these crazy ideas to create How Does This Item Work, shall we? Now, I was been working on Tim's Weather Center News, okay? So I've been just working on that, and then I figured, hey, the views are kind of down. What's the next big project, okay? Because I've done a lot of different other videos, but you can check out all those other videos I've done at YouTube at timsweathercenternews.com. No, not .com. When you go onto YouTube, just click switch, type Tim's Weather Center News, and be sure you go down to the channel because that's what it's called. But what I do is I get up every day, and I make sure I get up about 2 hours before broadcasting. How does this item work? And then I make sure, then I log on to my lovely computer. I love Windows 10, by the way. And I log in, get the script up, get the Google Doc up, and then I just start looking on Google about what's easy to teach you because, yes, I am in a wheelchair, but some things are still hard for me to do. But let me tell you something, my brain is 100%. So what I mean by 100% means I'm all there. So yeah, just for the warning, take it or leave it. That's the way I look at it. But hey, when I get the crazy ideas, season 1, we did what I only did one thing that I taught you guys, and it went by great. So, and the people loved it. Then episode 2, 3, and 4, I decided to throw some more things in there, and we did a couple things. So, we're going to look at last week's little slide that I did for How Does This Item Work, episode 3. So last week on How Does This Item Work, I taught people how to make a Google account because I tell you, Google is so much better than Yahoo or Bing. And then the next thing I taught you is how to make a website for free. And they've got a lot of plans you could choose. And next season on How Does This Item Work, I'm going to show you how to create a website on Google. In fact, our new website is going to be built on Google, and it's only like $12 a year. So hey, Tim's Weather Center News is just gonna get better, and How Does This Item Work is just gonna get better. Season 1 did not quite have the views it really needed to be back for season 2. But I am thinking about bringing back How Does This Item Work in March or April, because I've noticed that when it hits June, nobody watches. But if you think of, sorry, I had to clear my throat. But if you think about it, people are on vacation. So we're going to be moving a lot of our shows away from summertime. So stay tuned to that one as well. But you can find more information on How Does This Item Work. We've got 2 Facebook pages. We've got Tim's Weather Center News on Facebook at Tim's Weather Center News. And that's all you got to search on Facebook. And when you want to find How Does This Item Work on YouTube and hit that like button, please do. You can search How Does This Item Work on Facebook. And also, if you are new to my channel, please hit that red subscribe button in the top right corner. When you first get up there, you see my hand, my right hand, how it's kind of crooked. Well, I'm pointing to my roof, which means that's where the red button should be. So now, do not hit the roof being a smart aleck saying, well, that's where you said the red button was. Okay, no smart alecks, just hit the red subscribe button. That way my butt can get paid for doing all of this at home. So please, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. Now we got some business we do need to talk about because it involves how does this item work, and it involves Tim's Weather Center News. Okay, Tim's Weather Center News is pretty much the production of how does this item work. Okay, so we actually have a GoFundMe. It is titled Tim's Weather Center News, but but all the money raised is also going to help out how does this item work, because you know we really need your guys' help. And another thing is we do not have a tax ID write-off for you guys because Social Security does not allow me to have that. So I really could use your guys' help. We got to GoFundMe, so if you could donate $1 or $2, our goal is up to $150 or up to $500 because everything is so freaking expensive these days, you know, that we need. And so please, thank you guys. And I want to thank you all for joining us, for joining me. Here, I'm thinking I got a co-host, and you know I don't have a co-host. Maybe that's what how does this item work mean. So maybe I'll talk to my friend, see if he wants to be a co-host. But make sure you tune in to How Does This Item Work Season 2 and stay posted to Tim's Weather Center News on Facebook and on every Sunday. And you'll and there and me and my Uncle Johnny will let you know when Season 2 of How Does This Item Work. I want to thank you all for joining me for How Does This Item Work Season 1, Episode 4, Season Finale. Have a great day.